Good morning, everyone. I hope you have been enjoying the summer so far and that you found ample time to be able to participate in whether it's brief little travels around the area or farther, whether it is spending some time relaxing in the company of others, perhaps sharing a barbecue, or digging among the plants and enjoying watching the plants and vegetables and flowers grow and flourish during this time of year. We certainly could use some rain, couldn't we? We have had very little rain this year. It's kind of ironic that in other parts of the country, like in Manitoba, where they've had excessive amounts of rain, and yet here we are suffering from a significant amount of drought. Do you ever wonder if things will ever get better? We hear all sorts of things coming on through the news. There's death, there's violence, there's all kinds of evil that is going on around us. And part of us begins to think, was it ever this bad before? And will it ever get any better? Now, I know that each of our generations have gone through challenging and difficult times that once we're out of that time, we tend to forget how bad the situation was back then. But I also know that when we're in the midst of trials and tribulations, we tend to think that we're the only ones to have suffered this way or to this extent. But I know that Jesus is with us at all times. In fact, he says to his disciples way back when he was still with them and preparing to go to the cross, he says to them that a time is coming, this is from John chapter 16, verses 32 and 33, that a time is coming, indeed it's already here, when you will be scattered, each one going their own way and leaving me alone. Yet I will not be alone because the Father is with me. Jesus was saying to the disciples, yeah, everything looks bad and you're wondering whether you're going to be left alone, but the reality is you are going to be the ones that are going to walk away from me and leave me alone. And yet I won't be alone because the Father is always with me. And then he continues in verse 33, I have told you all of this so that you may have peace in me. Because here on the earth you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart because I have overcome the world. Now, as I said before, there's all sorts of trials and stuff that's going on that's hard to deal with. And we sometimes think that maybe God has abandoned us. But as he says in this verse, that I'm not the one who abandons you. Quite often it's you who abandons me. And that's why he says, in this world, you won't find peace in the world, but you will find it in me. So stick close to me. In me is where you will find the peace that you need in order to continue to believe that I am here to overcome the world. I hope that's an encouragement for you today. And I encourage you to keep on thanking God that you can have peace found in Jesus Christ himself. God bless you, church. Praying for you today.